Hey everyone, so let's discuss about LinkedList and ArrayList today. What is the difference? When to use what is the benefit of using LinkedList and ArrayList? We'll discuss everything today. So LinkedList, how you'll define LinkedList string, then name of the linked list and new linked list. And for defining an ArrayList, you need to define ArrayList, then the data type and new ArrayList. Both look similar. So ArrayList is implemented as a realizable array. As more elements are added to the ArrayList, its size increases dynamically. Its elements can be accessed directly using get and set methods. Since ArrayList is essentially an array, so it is based on array as a data type. Whereas LinkedList is implemented as a doubly linked list. Its performance on add and remove is better than ArrayList, but worse than on get and set method. So in Java, it is always a doubly linked list. Here you can see both ArrayList and LinkedList is derived from list. Okay, this is the overall collection framework where list is derived from collection, and list has 4 types: ArrayList, LinkedList, stack, and vector. Okay, set is divided into sorted set and tree set. Okay. Now let's see the structure of it. So ArrayList is represented like array. You can see the indexes, the elements can be added, and in Java it's since it is doubly linked list, so you can see each node is connected to the next and previous node both. Okay, and the last node is connected to the first node as well. Now here you can see what is the difference between ArrayList and linked list. So in terms of reading ability, which is faster, so ArrayList always gives you even if it is just 10 array element or it is 1000 array, it will always give its performance will always be same, but which is not the case with linked list. Its performance will not be constant with the number of elements because it has to iterate, and since ArrayList has an index with each element, so its performance will be constant. While adding, you can see linked list is better because it doesn't need to shift the elements. And in case of ArrayList, it has to shift all the elements. In case of linked list, only one element needs to be shifted. Then similarly for remove, you can see the performance, and for iterator as well. Now initially as a linked list, you can see the first node doesn't have a parent which is null, but the second node will have a connection with the first node as well as the third node. Similarly, last node have connection with the second last node, but not the any other node. Okay. Now if you need to insert anything, so suppose you want to insert something between second node and fourth node, so what you will do, you need to first remove the linking between second and third node. You need to add it and insert a new node, and then add to the fourth node and the second node if you have to insert. You can see that a node is created with the element G and simply changes the next and previous pointer only. No shift of operation has occurred. You can see here in case of array how it's incremented a double in size almost. Now what is the difference between linked list and ArrayList? So ArrayList internally uses dynamic array to store the elements. Linked list internally uses a doubly linked list to store the elements. Manipulation with ArrayList is slow because it internally uses an array. If an element is removed from the array, all the bits shifted needs to be shifted in memory. Whereas in case of linked list, manipulation with the linked list is faster because than ArrayList because it uses doubly linked list, so no bit shifting is required in the memory. ArrayList consumes less memory than linked list, and linked list consumes more memory than ArrayList because it has to store the next and previous reference as well. Linked list can act as a list and queue both, and whereas an ArrayList can act as a list only. ArrayList is better for storing and accessing data. Means reading purpose. Linked list is better for manipulating. So if you have more insert update, then linked list is better. If you just read better, if you want to read more, then ArrayList is better. Okay, so that's how we see in the structure of linked list, ArrayList. How do we insert in case of linked list, in case of array as well. We have seen the performance, which one is better in which use case, and what is the structure of it. So I hope we also seen the structure in collection, how it's represented. So I hope this clarifies some of the dots of LinkedList and ArrayList. And if you think the videos are helpful, do like the video and subscribe to the channel.